Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, June 10th, and I'm Patrice Granatosky, Mayor of the Town of Groton. I'm here with the Town Manager, John Burt, and we're going to give you a quick update on a few items. Today, we'll give you the normal COVID update, and we'll talk to you a little bit about human services and some programs that we have going, as well as the library and the senior center. So, Mr. Burt, did you want to start us off with a COVID update, please?
Sure. The latest statewide updates from yesterday, June 9th. Total number of COVID cases we've had in the state, 44,179. That's an increase from the previous day of 87. COVID-associated deaths, 4,097. That's also an increase of 13. Patients hospitalized is at 293, and that has gone down 31 since the day before. And then total number of tests, COVID-19 tests reported given is 310,654. That's an increase from the day before of 4,658. And for the town of Groton itself, from 2 days ago, we have had to date 96 confirmed or probable cases and 22 deaths.
Thank you, Mr. Burt. So we just want to remind everybody to practice social distancing when you're out and continue to wear your mask, especially if you're going into our businesses, to protect the business owners and their employees as well, because we want them there for you, to serve you. So the first thing we want to talk about was human services. Right now, there are a lot of people that are struggling with unemployment that have never had to deal with this before. And we want you to know that the Town of Groton sponsors a human services department. And think of it as a clearinghouse. So if you have need, feel free to contact Human Services, and they have a variety of programs that can be of assistance to you. One of those things is food assistance, and in the wintertime, there's energy assistance right now. That's not so appropriate, but it's something to keep in mind in case we have another spike in the fall. I wanted to talk about donating to Human Services. You can always donate directly to the Town of Groton Human Services, and I'm sure we can put the address and the proper 2 Fort Hill Road up on the screen for you when this is all set. But there's another way that you can also contribute. There are 2 GoFundMes out there that have been particularly productive in this circumstance. One is called Groton Feeds Groton, and it's a way to kind of double your money. If you donate to Groton Feeds Groton, what the group does is they go out and they buy restaurant gift cards from our local businesses, and then they donate those restaurant gift cards to Human Services for distribution to the community at large. So you are in effect helping the business owners, the business employees, and your local community. The second item is called SAFE, S-A-F-E, and it was started by some teachers up at Fitch High School, and it's a similar kind of program. But instead of just concentrating on food and restaurants, they also buy laundry gift cards, because this is something that a lot of people in need have. They might not have the washer and dryer in their home, so they still need to get their laundry done. This is one way of doing that. So in addition to donating directly to Human Services, you can donate to Groton Feeds Groton or SAFE, and these are both GoFundMe sites. Mr. Burt, did you want to add anything about Human Services?
Sure. As you know, right now, they're only accepting appointment for inside the building. They're only doing it by appointment only, similar to going to a doctor's office where you call in advance, wait out in the parking lot, and they would see you in. You must wear a mask to enter. We do have counselors are currently providing counseling via phone or computer, so whichever way those that get counseling prefer. As you mentioned, donations, you can either go to the town's website to the Human Services page and click on the large donate button, or you can donate directly to the food locker by sending a check made out to the Groton Food Locker to Groton Human Services, 2 Fort Road, Groton, Connecticut, 06340. And we continue to welcome non-perishable food donations. And we're also requesting donations of gift cards to local stores and restaurants to supplement food orders and to support our local businesses. With questions, you can call 860-441-6760, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. I also wanted to mention that our library is currently providing curbside service. You can order materials via online or phone and pick up at a designated time at the front vestibule. That's also how you return materials at this time. Curbside, last I knew, this is subject to change. We're running Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We are shooting for, this is very tentative, we're shooting for June 22nd to open up on a limited basis, 50% capacity, continuing some curbside service. Face masks must be worn at all times. We'll be doing things like plexiglass installed around the circulation desk, multiple sanitizing stations. There will not be library meeting rooms at that point. There'll be limited number of computers. Programming remains virtual, and business should be quick and specific in and out of the library. Senior Center, we continue to provide medical and shopping transportation with limited number of riders and a barrier for the driver. Grab and go meals continue with curbside pickup. Phase 2, which is the next phase, which is tentatively planned for July 1st. Again, these are all subject to change. We'll continue medical and shopping transportation, grab and go meals, continue virtual programs, but we will start one-on-one appointments for services, including nutrition counseling, choices, health insurance counseling, VNA and benefits counseling, salon appointments. Masks are absolutely required, masks and gloves for staff, and hand sanitizing stations. And we are looking at doing outside fitness programs at a distance of 10 feet apart. A month later, we anticipate doing a further reduced opening for the building. So we'll be touching base on that at a later time. Also for Parks and Rec, we are in the middle of hiring parks ambassadors. We anticipate opening up more of the playground equipment, the other facilities, as we get these ambassadors in place to monitor good separation distances. I did want to mention with, in terms of COVID-19, with Mystic getting more busy again, which is great. There are a lot of people in close concentration. I want to remind people, please wear your masks, please try to social distance. And when crossing the bridge, walking, it is one way on each side. Please pay attention to signage and don't go against the flow to try to better the safety there. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very informative. Lots of information there, and you can find a lot of this information on the town website as well. As Mr. Burt mentioned, we are heading into the governor's phase 2 reopening plan, and there are many regulations to go along with that. And your businesses in town, many of them attended a webinar that Economic Development hosted. We've had 2 so far, helping to guide the businesses through the procedures for reopening, and that was attended by Ledge Light Health District as well. So your business community is getting information not just from the town on the planning and development side, but also from the health district side. So we're trying to move ahead in a safe way, but to also benefit the community and the businesses. So we thank you very much, and please remember to social distance and wear your masks and be well. Have a good week.